Oh, thank you. I think.
Are you in a collared shirt?
I mean, I got my flannel on. But no, I haven't shaved or cut my hair in a couple of weeks because I can't find my clippers. So they're in a moving box somewhere, and I can't find them. So I'm just stuck with this.
I can't wait for that move, man. I'm so jealous. This is
the first appearance of a collared shirt on the show.
Dude, and like any time I've moved before, it was like when I was in college and like all your belongings fit in the backseat of your car. And then even when I moved to Tennessee, it was like I had my pickup truck and then we had like a 6-foot trailer or like a small trailer. And just moved in. It was super easy. We bought furniture when we got there. Dude, this move was bananas. Like full transport truck. And like I when I rented the truck, I was like, oh, we'll have plenty of space. Nope. Floor to ceiling packed. Like had to have a forklift on both sides to get stuff in and out. It's been a lot more than I was anticipating. And then trying to juggle everything on top of it was rough.
Rich Matt versus poor Matt. Hey, does it look like I'm getting head when I'm like this? I got a DM that said the other day, every time I put my hands behind my head, they think I'm getting head.
Sevan, stop saying stupid shit.
I mean, that's my role. What are you talking about? I'm gonna have to carry the show today because Josh is just fucking broken, and you're exhausted. So
why is Josh broken?
Fuck if I know.
Training, man. Training. Josh is ready to take heads off
because he saw Jacob Heppner's newest training video, and it fucking got into his head.
Dude,
please, dude.
I'm so excited. I am so excited for that fight. I can't wait.
I'm so excited for this fight too. Like, no matter what happens, I'm just excited to do it. It's gonna be so crazy to step into a ring and like getting in front of a crowd to do something right is not a big deal for me anymore. It used to be, right? I used to have anxiety to go to talk or to speak, but like after starting to compete and whatever, doing well, now it's like okay,
after
getting in front of a crowd. Exactly. Other things. And so I don't have any issues with getting in front of a crowd anymore, but man, getting in front of a crowd to like throw down with someone else is going to be crazy.
Now with all the other things, like, are you just not nervous about getting in front of a crowd at all? Or are you not nervous to get in front of a crowd to do things that you're familiar with, like talking or competing in CrossFit? Like, dude, like if I were in your shoes, it's like, this is your first fight, right? Yeah. Like you've sparred and stuff, but this is your first fight. I would be terrified of like, you're just doing it's just doing a new thing in front of a bunch of people, just doing a new thing in general.
In front of me and you, Matt, in front of me and you, he's never going to be able to look at us in the eye again if he fucking gets
Never once. I'll never. Yeah, right. I'll be walking out of there like Ben Askren with a smile on my face. But for me, I guess I'm just to the point where it's like I'm not. If I was fighting a professional boxer or someone who also knew, like, so if I was like so green, I didn't know what I was doing, and I was the only one of the two of us doing that, then yes, I would probably be really, really nervous.
Okay, good
point. But the fact that we're both brand new at this and we don't really know what we're doing, we're gonna go in there and I have no expectations of myself other than I want to win. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
There you go. It's a good way to go into it. All I care about is that I win. That's it.
Is there a strategy, Josh? Is it like, hey, just come out there and do Fran on them? Like, is there like?
Say that again.
Is there a strategy? Is it like just come out there and do Fran on them? Like just come out there and just go from 0 to 100 or?
No, I don't think so. I think my strategy is going to be, I'm not going to like give you everything because Jacob's probably listening and I ain't going to give him all the answers. You know what I mean?
But there is a strategy. You'll build a strategy.
But yeah, of course there's going to be a strategy. I'm going to go in there with some thoughts and some ideas of how I want to attack this scenario, and at least in the first couple of rounds, and then like every good team guy's going to do, we're going to adapt and overcome. You know what I mean?
What are the rounds? Are they 2 minute or 3 minute?
3 minutes, which I think is a little excessive. I'm not sure if it's a smarter or bad to go 3 minute rounds. I mean, people keep telling me oh man, that's kind of crazy. You should probably be going 2-minute rounds because we're both, so new at this.
Yeah.
And, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, we're both in the exact same scenario. So
Exactly,
it's like,
yeah. Equal
nobody's
playing field.
nobody's at advantage, disadvantage, whether it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, it doesn't really matter. It is
Except
what
the
it
fact
is.
that he's 200 pounds and you're like a
We're getting him to
170.
we asked him to come down a little bit. So 'cause
Yeah.
he's like, well, I'm not training as much, so obviously my weight's going to come down. I'm like, yeah, neither am I. You know what I mean? And so my weight is going to come down as well. So it's, I'm like, dude, because I think he walks around like 195-ish, and so we're going to try to get him to come down like 185, and I'll be happy with that.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's not a small cut, especially for someone that's not like for someone who does that on the regular basis, that's not a big cut.
He's never done it, and so
for someone,
yeah,
that's not his forte. That's substantial.
It's the first time you have to cut weight is not a fun time. Like you don't really know what your body's going to do. You don't know what to expect. You don't know how you're going to feel afterwards. And I don't know like what the scenario is. I haven't really been told if we're going to have to weigh in or whatnot. I'd like to get that on paper and know if Heppner's going to have to come down to like. Either way, I'm going to step in the ring with him that night. It doesn't matter, but I hope he, hope he comes down a little bit.
I hope he hears that and he just bloats up to 210. He's like, Josh said he's fighting me either way. Let's go.
I shouldn't have said that. Never mind. I mean, I'm only getting in the ring if he weighs 185. Hold on.